Good afternoon, everyone. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up. Get ready for takeoff. Today, we're flying into the territory of could Donald Trump and Elon Musk issue a new stimulus check? Yeah, stimulus checks. That's our destination today. Stimmy checks. How likely is it? And where exactly did this rumor come from? Well, I got my Bing co-pilot with me, and I got ChatGPT. And let's talk to ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, there is a rumor. I need to get a new microphone for this thing, I guess. Okay. There is a rumor about a $5,000 stimulus check from Trump. Where does this rumor come from? How likely are we to get a check? Alright. Now you've all heard the rumors going around the rumor mill about the $5,000 check, so ChatGPT gave me an answer. Okay, here's what its answer is. The rumor about a $5,000 stimulus check from President Donald Trump originates from a proposal involving the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, led by Elon Musk. This plan suggests reallocating funds from federal spending cuts to provide one-time payments to taxpayers. Okay, sounds good. The concept involves distributing 20% of the savings from these cuts to citizens, potentially amounting to approximately $5,000 per household. However, this proposal faces significant challenges. The Department of Government Efficiency has reportedly saved $55 billion, but independent analysis suggests the actual savings are closer to $2 billion. Additionally, implementing such a plan would require legislative approval, and there are concerns about potential inflationary effects. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go over my opinion of it here in a second. First, we're talking to both our AI programs. Given these hurdles, the likelihood of receiving a $5,000 check remains uncertain. Okay? While the idea has garnered attention, it has not been enacted, and its future depends on political negotiations and economic considerations. Okay? We're going to go over some historical context here in a second. Now let's talk to my Bing co-pilot, because I do have a few things that I want to say about this. Maybe it's the echo in this room. These are thick walls, though. I wonder if that's part of the problem. Okay, the idea. So I asked my Bing co-pilot, this is the other AI program, tell me everything you know about Donald Trump and Elon Musk giving out $5,000 stimulus checks. Is it even a possibility? How likely is it? This is my co-pilot talking. The idea of Donald Trump and Elon Musk giving out $5,000 stimulus checks is still very much in the realm of speculation. Here's what we know so far. Elon Musk, Department of Government Efficiency, Musk has been spearheading this initiative, which aims to cut $2 trillion from the federal budget. However, the actual savings so far are around $55 billion, far short of the target. Where's my little mousey? There he is. Okay, proposal for stimulus checks. The proposal initially suggested by Azoria investment firm CEO James Fishback suggests allocating 20% of the savings to American taxpayers as stimulus checks. This would amount to approximately $5,000 per household, similar to what ChatGPT just said. Responses from the Trump and Musk. President Trump mentioned considering the idea during a summit, while Musk responded on social media that he could check with the president about the possibility. He would check with the president about the possibility. Feasibility and likelihood. Economists and financial experts are skeptical about the feasibility of this plan. The government is already deeply in debt, $35 trillion, and issuing stimulus checks could exacerbate inflation. There has been no official indication from Trump or his administration that these checks will be issued. So while it's an interesting idea, it's not very likely to happen anytime soon. What do you think about this proposal? Okay, now we've talked to my co-pilot, we've talked to ChatGPT, and so what is my opinion? It's kind of 50-50 because I have to use historical context here. Remember the plandemic? Who was sitting in the Oval Office when all those stimmy checks were issued? That's right. It wasn't Sleepy Joe. He didn't get there till later on. But most of the stimmy checks came from, that's right, Trump. So, could he issue stimmy checks again? That's kind of, in my opinion, it's 50-50. I think it's highly unlikely. Trump can't run for re-election. So he would have nothing to gain. But the party would. Because he, like I said, Trump was in office last time all the stimmy checks came out. And it still didn't get him reelected. So it could be very highly unlikely. Even the party could be looking at this and going, last time we issued stimmy checks caused hyperinflation, which it did. Everything went up. Prices went up. Labor shortages, people weren't showing up for work. Service was piss poor in a lot of places because employees weren't showing up. They were out there blowing their stimulus money. Now here's the thing. Here's another thing you got to look at. Let's assume for a second that you did get this $5,000 stimmy checks. What would you do with it? Comment below. Comment below. What would you do with your $5,000 stimmy check if such a thing existed? Let's play pretend. I already know what the stats are. That 90% of you are going to go out and blow it on crap. You're not going to put any of it away for a rainy day. There'll be no emergency fund. You won't even invest a portion of it. I would invest it in myself. Let me explain. The best investment out there is you. How would I invest it? I put some of it away in an emergency fund. Some of it be reinvested for maybe more studio lights, better microphone. I think this microphone probably needs to get replaced. We're going to look into getting a better microphone for the iPad here. So yeah, microphones, studio lights, good graphics programs. Everything costs money on the internet. I need a decent program to make thumbnails. Everything's behind a paywall. Everything. So part of it be invested in better software. I have all the hardware I need. Maybe, like I said, lights, microphones. You know, what else could I need? Yeah, that would be me. I am my best investment. It's not crypto. It's not anything else. It's me. You are your best investment. But 99% of Americans are going to go out and blow it. You look at the lottery winners. You look at the pro sports, like especially the NFL. I just watched an article today, a YouTube video about a football player, $100 million football player, is now bankrupt. He's broke. How do you go from $100 million to broke? I don't get it. I can't wrap my mind around that in any way, shape, or form. So will we be getting a stimulus check? I can't say yes or no. I think it's highly unlikely. I hate to burst your bubble, but at the same time, I got to look at the historical context and go, yeah, he's done this before. He has done this before to stimulate the economy. What did it do? Cause inflation. It's not going to get anybody out of poverty unless they're smart with it. It is enough money to change a person's life. If they're smart. Most ain't. I mean, I can understand going out to dinner, or treating yourself. Even I would do that. But I'd sock at least out of the 5,000, 4,000 would probably go in the bank. I'd take maybe 1,000, go out, have a good time. Even I would do something like that. But only I'd limit it. It's like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to go out to... Well, I wouldn't take 1,000. But I'd buy a few new threads, go to dinner. That's it. Buy a new suit, go to dinner, and that's it for me. What about all of you? What would you do with the $5,000? Would you invest in it in yourself? Maybe build a podcast studio? That's the industry today. Because you are your best investment. And like I said, look at the lottery winners. Look at the NFL players and other major league sports, or even movie stars or content creators. How many of them end up going broke? Did you know that only 4% of content creators, at least on the YouTube platform, only 4% make $1,000 a month or more? $1,000 a month or more? 4%. I have over 5,000 subs. I'm in the 2.5% population. Only 2.5% of YouTubers have 5,000 subs or more. Look that up. There's 114 million active YouTube channels. Now, to get to 10,000 subs, that's 1.5%. I'm in the 2.5%. I'm probably in the upper 10% because I'll make at least $500 a month on YouTube. That's not a lot of money, folks. That's chicken feed. But that's reality. That's reality. I showed you my numbers. Just being honest here. So comment below. Like I said, like, comment, share, like, comment, subscribe, comment below. What would you do with your $5,000 stimmy money? And I'm terrified that Trump is going to do this because he's done it before. He's done it before. But could he do it again? I hope not. I hope not. He better not, because that's just bad for everybody. I know there's a lot of people out there that are struggling, but that's the human condition. We've always struggled. We've always struggled. I just watched an old documentary from 1983 about the working poor. A 42-year-old documentary. We have always had struggling Americans. Always. It's always been a thing. It's the human condition. We all have our personal battles, our personal struggles. You do. I do. That's part of life. I don't mean to be insensitive, but it's just the way it is. And I just watched a couple of scenes from another documentary in 2002 about working class living on the minimum wage. And yeah. So things haven't changed. I don't expect anything to change soon. But will we be getting a $5,000 check? Probably not. Sorry to burst your bubble. The only way that could happen is if Trump do what he did in the past. I had to look at the past. And that's what scares me the most, that it would happen. I'm just saying, during the he did do that. But he's got no incentive because he's not being reelected. The party doesn't have an incentive because Sleepy Joe still got elected in 2020. So what incentive do they have? None. They really don't. And people are just going to blow it. That's what's going to happen. That's my opinion. That's my take. Are we going to get a $5,000 stimmy check? 50-50. That's my take. I know you're looking for a direct answer. I can't give one because, like I said, I have to look at the historical context. Has Donald Trump did something like this in the past? Yes. He has. So that's why I'm not totally discounting the possibility. But I don't want to get your hopes up either. I don't think it's going to happen. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So I guess my definitive answer is no. You're not going to see a $5,000 check. We're already up to 16 minutes, longer than I wanted this video to be. I'm trying to give them 15 minutes and under. We're getting ready to shoot another video right after this one. But anyway, I had to come up and say something about it. Comment below. What do you think about the $5,000? You've heard that rumor going around the rumor mill. It's all over YouTube, probably all over Fakebook. Yeah, Fakebook. I kind of abandoned my Fakebook account. I mean, I have it. I just don't post anymore. It's like, it's all slop. You know, YouTube may become slop, but I make a little bit of money on YouTube, so I have to be here. But I enjoy making videos, actually. I've been doing it for years, long before I got monetized. So even that, I'm only making maybe $100 a week. But anyway, it's hard to say au revoir. So, a gratin. Bye-bye. Oh no, I'm pushing the button.